Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we will be actually changing the intake on this 2018 ZL1 Camaro. So I actually bought two intakes. So I went ahead and bought the big gulp intake because at first I thought I was going to go ahead and tune the car this summer. But I decided I'm actually not going to go ahead and tune the car this summer. I'll go ahead and show you the regular intake and everything, explain everything in just one quick moment. Alright, so this is the engine bay, bone stock. I have nothing done to it, so I am not tuning the car this summer, just because I throw on the axle back. I have not yet done a video about that. I'll definitely do a video soon about that, but I got the Borla-Tag axle back. So I have some catless headers, some Cook's catless headers inside, but that obviously requires a tune since I'm going catless. But the car, I have a very, very nice build coming for you guys. It's just gonna take some time. I definitely can't do it while living at this house, just because I've had some neighbors complain about the loudness of this car and everything. So instead of throwing the big gulp on, I'm gonna go ahead and I bought a different intake, still a rotofob intake. I definitely recommend rotofob if you have any Camaro. A lot of people with the LT1 engine, they decide let's go ahead and get any other intake. Definitely recommend for anyone get a rotofob. I went ahead and got the regular rotofob with a dry filter. I do have the big gulp with the oil filter, and I'm gonna go ahead and install this, and I'm gonna tell you my honest opinion. If it does make a difference, we'll take it out for a drive, see if the supercharger whines or something. I definitely hear the supercharger whine, just not as much, and that's why a lot of people go with the intake. But this should add about, like, I'd say maybe 10-20 wheel horsepower, somewhere around there. So we'll be back once we take this intake off. Alright guys, so step one, I'm actually going to show you guys how to take this off. It's actually very simple. So you want to go ahead and pop this little screw out right over here. You want to go ahead and remove this sensor along with this from here. And then you're going to want to pop this off. And you want to unscrew that. So should be pretty easy. And you want to also, if you want, you can unscrew this. I mean, I'm probably going to end up going to, because that's what they really recommend. I'm using my big gulp instructions, so it's kind of different, but I mean, just in case. My first time changing intake on this car, obviously want to make it perfect, so I'll take you through a step-by-step once we got it all off. Alright guys, so we went ahead and removed it. So from my understanding, we just now have to remove these two, and then mine, all of them should come with some extra screws, so we just screw it in here. The only real problem that I really did have was removing this. I kind of broke it, because it is a pain to remove. So it probably fell somewhere weird. I have to go look for it. But that's the only thing that I found that really gave me an issue. So next, we're just gonna try to probably cut this off. This is what everyone says, cut this off and then zip line it again. Once we zip line it to this, we can go ahead and start doing all of the other parts, which is installing them, having all the mounting hardware definitely on there first, and then just pretty much bolting everything up. So it should be another 15 minutes, I'd say, give or take, and I'll get you guys updated once we have everything set up and ready to go in. Alright guys, so we went ahead and cut the pipe over here, or like the little piping place, and we zip tied it using the big gulp zip ties. The one I bought was used, so it didn't come with the zip ties, but we went ahead and did that, and then we went ahead and moved the mounting sensor over here. Really easy, it came with the screws. Alright, next up we're gonna try to go ahead and I think move this sensor into that box, into this little part, and we'll go ahead and put this in, tighten it down, and then slowly but surely we should be done. Actually a really easy process, very step-by-step. This video, I hope it does justice when you guys are trying to install it, but also there's two screws that we're gonna have to take out. I don't know exactly which ones just yet. I'm gonna keep reading instructions to make sure, but should be done relatively quickly. Alright guys, so we went ahead and got it all in here. It's really just plug and play. The only problem is right here, it was kind of tight. It took us a good minute, but just have to use some force to push it in, tighten down the screws, everything looks good, everything's vacuum tight. Went ahead and we switched the sensors, just like we said, tighten these down. So now we got everything in. We're gonna go ahead and start the car in a minute, and then probably take it somewhere and drive. My neighbors really don't like that, but they do recommend us changing this first screw right here. They went ahead and provided it, and then this screw right here. So we're gonna go ahead and remove them, and then we'll put the new ones in that came with the kit and everything, and then we're gonna put everything away, take the car out, and hopefully hear the supercharger whine a lot more. Maybe see if there's a difference in the power. So we'll go ahead and definitely feel that. But this is the intake so far. Looking really nice. And sorry guys, it got really dark out of nowhere. We'll go ahead and switch the screws and I'll let you guys know. We went ahead and got the intake on. So it threw a check engine light. And we didn't know why it did. It's randomly threw a check engine light. And we went ahead and drove the car for a little bit, revved it, got the car warmed up. Maybe because the car was cold. I don't know why I threw a check engine light. But we got it on. And it sounds amazing when you drive it. Rod, go ahead and do it. Rev it up all the way. Yeah. Keep going a little bit. And now go a little bit. Now rev it up slowly. Alright, so that's just it, revving it. We're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and try to grab some of me driving it. Just like revving it up in manual, just so we can actually hear everything. But it sounds amazing. Definitely sounds amazing. Definitely hear the supercharger line and everything. Alright guys, we're gonna go ahead and get some driving videos of it and we'll see everything. And yeah, definitely do recommend it so far, but we're gonna go ahead and get some driving videos right now and see how it sounds in the cabin. And also the exhaust. Well, get a rev it for the exhaust. No, like rev it for the exhaust. All the way. Yeah, my brother's having a blast. Alright guys.
Alright, so this is like a video in the car.
Alright, so now we're in second gear. I've realized that once you're like revving it up, you hear it a little bit, but once you floor it, you hear the supercharger whine a lot more.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear this whine a little bit on that.
I want to try to get you guys a video of like someone from the outside recording it, just so it can hear like a flyby, if you can actually hear the supercharger whine or not. We might get that in a different video. We don't know yet. It's just gonna be really hard trying to get one of them right now. But even on the downshifts, just you definitely hear it.
I don't know if you guys can hear the whine at all, but it seems like it's quite a bit louder now.
It's a lot louder.
Well, whine-wise, I feel like the engine's kind of like not as loud. I feel like it was louder before. Maybe
Well, because now we're actually hearing the engine breathe.
Yeah.
So instead of all of my exhaust, that's what I was complaining about. I couldn't hear the supercharger because of the exhaust. But now, this downshift, you can hear it a lot more. So a lot of more people can actually hear that supercharged car.
Yeah, the supercharger's way louder now. Alrighty guys, so we're gonna try to get you some more videos later on just before this is fully uploaded, so you guys have to be the judges if it's worth it. I can honestly tell you the throttle response, you can feel the difference. I mean, I haven't driven it, but just like looking at how fast it's been off power cut.
It'll definitely take you out of its lane.
Definitely power cut to get them out now.
I'll put it like this: my radar detector, yeah, it doesn't. It's broken. It does definitely does not like to stay up, especially when I floor it. But even in fourth gear, you hear the supercharger kick in.
Yeah.
And I'm shifting early. I'm short shifting just so I don't like rev up the car all the way. So I'm shifting at like 5,000 RPMs instead of the regular 6,000, like 6,500. But definitely hear it. We'll try to get you guys some more videos hopefully later tonight, but maybe tomorrow morning.
Yeah, but that'll be it for now. We'll be back. Alrighty guys, so I decided that we're gonna get you a couple drive-bys, or maybe one at least, of the car just going through the street. So we came here to my favorite street in Mexico, of course. So let's see how this sounds. Let's wait for the car to come around. Let's see, does the intake make a difference? I know the supercharged one, if you watch a little bit sooner in the video, the supercharged one is pretty crazy on the inside of the car. But I'm trying to figure out if it makes a difference. So let's see. Let's see. Hey, you can definitely hear it, but I don't think the pops are because of the intake itself. I think that just has to do with the exhaust. But let's hear this. Let's hear this. I definitely do think the intake might have a little to do with that. I feel like it sounds pretty nice. So let me know. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know, does the regular intake do justice, or you think the big gulp would make a bigger difference? Alrighty guys, thanks.